Hi Scorpios, welcome to your 2026 General Tarot reading. Thank you for being here with me at Birdsong Musings Tarot. My name is Coco. If you're new here, welcome into the channel. And if you're not new here, welcome back. As always, thank you for joining me for another reading. We're going to take a look at what the year is going to bring you, but this is a general reading, so it's not going to connect with absolutely everybody out there all of the time who has a Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, or Scorpio Rising in their birth chart in Western astrology. So I do always say to check out all of the readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs just to get a comprehensive view of what the year is going to look like, what the month is going to look like, etc., etc. We're going to take a look at what you can expect in the new year, the overall themes you'll see pop up across the year. We're going to see what you can expect more of in 2026 than what you had in 2025, the overall lesson, the overall advice from your spirit guides, and lastly, some advice in how to go into the new year and how to start off on the right foot. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're also going to look at your tarot cards. Number 6, Mountain. We'll do that towards the end of the reading as well. I forgot to continue talking. So numbers 6 and 21, Field of Dreams and the Mountain card. Overall theme, please, for 2026 for Scorpios. All that glitters is not gold. Okay. Exchanging gifts. It's almost like you're getting some gifts or you're looking at materialism. Okay, they want this card. You've got the Oak Tree card. Power, courage, and strength. Let's see the overall lesson. What's the overall lesson, please, for these Scorpios in 2026? Wow. Oh my God. Okay, number 26, Keeper of Boundaries. Learning how to maintain your boundaries, learning when your boundaries are too high, when you've got walls, learning when you haven't got enough boundaries. All right. They're just telling me emotional and spiritual boundaries too. Okay, that's coming through right now. So maybe you are somebody who works with tarot cards or you work in some form of spirituality. So maybe you're a psychic or even like a masseuse, like you just work with the energetics of other people. You might be a healer of some sorts. So there's something here about navigating the physical and energetic boundaries in the year. What's your advice for Scorpios? Okay. You've got the water card. We will go through these cards in just a moment. I'm just going to get them out. Okay. Wind. So you've got water and wind. Lastly, we'll see how you can best prepare for the year ahead. How can these Scorpios prepare? Thank you, thank you. Perception. All right, let's get into these cards. Before we even get much into the cards, I do feel like the themes of your 2026 are boundaries and truth, honesty, and authenticity. You've got the Mountain card showing up for you in the year. This is the number 6, so 2026. I'm not surprised to see the number 6 popping up quite a bit across your reading. There is an obstacle or a goal that you want to reach. It's kind of like you want to get to the top of the mountain, and you might feel like in 2026 there's just a lot of monotony, there's some discipline, consistency, hard work needed. A few signs have gotten this card, you know, and I'm not really surprised to see it because 2026 is a year where a lot of cycles are ending, things are completing and wrapping up, and it's really the last push to the end. You might actually be completing school and graduating. You might be starting something new and just needing to kind of put in that extra work to get it out into the world, starting your own business, starting a new hobby or project or interest, whatever it may be. And it's just taking a little bit more hard work in the year for you. Or you might feel like there is kind of a roadblock for you in the year. And it might be health related is what I'm getting right now. So you might experience like a chronic illness, something that keeps cropping up across the year. You think that you're taking care of it, but it's just like kind of keeps popping up. So this is something that you're trying to find a route around. It's a mountain that you're trying to get over. You might feel like you have a bit of tunnel vision about it in the year, so you might be so fixated on something, solving something, achieving something. And I see you working really hard on that. You've also got the field of dreams, which tells me that whatever this is that you're working on, there is a lot of potential attached to it and attached to the outcome of it. So again, if it's like school, if it's something at work, I think this is something that's going to really open your world. Once you do finally finish it and you see the benefits that come back to you, it's going to feel really good, because the field of dreams speaks to karma. It's saying whatever you put into something is what you're going to get out of it as well. If you are choosing to invest in your own potential, if you're choosing to invest in this commitment, in, you know, again, a job, a relationship, whatever something might be, even like running a marathon, like committing to that goal of your own, it's going to grow and it's going to return to your life whatever you have put into it. There's a lot of potential attached to the year, and especially this one particular thing that you want to achieve or that you're working on. It all also comes down to the way that you speak to yourself about it. So that's coming up as a theme. You may go back and forth like, oh, I'm not good enough for this. And then going back and forth and being like, well, no, I deserve this. I'm working hard on it. I'm just going to keep doing it. You might find yourself kind of oscillating between those two ways of thinking. And you are thinking about your dreams, your future, what the future holds for you, asking yourself if this is what you want, if this is right for you, if it's going to bring you what you want out of it, if that makes sense. You've got the All That Glitters card. So all that glitters is not gold in the year, and you are coming to realize that. Again, a couple of signs have gotten this card, and I feel like it speaks to Pluto moving into Aquarius. We've got Neptune and Saturn both moving into Aries. We've got Uranus moving into Gemini. What does that all mean? It means that a lot of things are changing in 2026. Cycles are closing, like I said, but we're also seeing society change, and we're seeing collective considerations about certain things changing. So I really feel like this is also changing thoughts about materialism, materials, clothing, like the things that we wear, the things that we use to flaunt our wealth. I feel like that is all really kind of changing and transforming. And you are aware of this. You are actually probably thinking about the ways that materialism has affected your life. You've got the exchanging gifts card as well. So either you are receiving something or noticing that certain things in life that you have experienced or seen, or you've had friends who have lived certain types of lives, and you're like, I don't really want that anymore. Or it's like, I thought I wanted this thing that was so glittery, that was so pretty. I thought everybody needed to have this. And when I say this thing, I can mean anything, like a job. You might even land a job and you're like, this is my dream job. And now all of a sudden in 2026, by the end of the year, you're like, wait a second, I don't know about this anymore. I thought this was going to be totally different than what it is now. You've got the oak tree card indicating that more power, courage, and strength will be needed in 2026. That's what is really going to be tapped into for you. So the oak tree, the whole thing about it is that this little acorn is a tiny seed at one point in time, and it has, you know, really no power attached to it when it's this little seed, but it grows into this massive, powerful oak tree. This card is letting you know that in 2026, you are planting seeds and you are seeing them grow, but you have to trust in the process. The courage and strength is needed in the year in order to reach this goal that you have, in order to resolve any fundamental kind of chronic issues, or even like, you know, graduate school. You just need that final push. You just need that final oomph, power, that final hurdle to cross, and then you'll get to the end of it. You've also got number 26, Keeper of Boundaries, as your overall lesson. So you are learning in the year how to assert your boundaries. they're just telling me in a gentle way. You may have, okay, they're telling me you may have trouble asserting boundaries in a way that is not only gentle, but in a way that is compassionate. So like they're just telling me here that there's some people, some Scorpios watching this reading, who either don't assert boundaries at all or wait until their threshold is totally broken, like when their patience is just completely out and then they snap. Okay, so there's some kind of in between that you are learning how to navigate when it comes to asserting boundaries and telling people how you feel and doing what it is that is best for you, but also doing it with compassion for other people, if you know what I mean. And you may be somebody who has struggled with being, stepped on by other people in the past, somebody who has not grasped their power. You're embodying your power, you're stepping into your power. I feel like this is about owning who you are and what you truly want. Because there are some things in like society, I think, and your life in general that you're seeing as things that you used to want, but you actually no longer do. And you're realizing it's important to be authentic to yourself in order to live the life that you want. Your advice here is the water card. This is the card of the sinkhole. Something difficult, perhaps even perilous, is ahead of you. Circumvent this obstacle if possible. If not, confront it with confidence and determination. Regardless of the outcome, you will grow from the experience. Be cautious of the energy from the north. I do want to see what this is regarding. What is this thing for Scorpios? What's the water card here about? What's this sinkhole? What's this mountain? Thank you. 8 of Swords. Ah, I see. It's mental. It's psychological. It may be you feeling caught in a cycle of rumination, overthinking, mental health issues that kind of have you going around and around and around in your head. And again, this may be a physical health issue that I was tapping into before that you just see pop up more and more in the month. The 8 of Swords is a very cyclical card. So this is, again, like something coming around, like every month or something. This may have to do with your menstruation cycle. It may be that like you realize that you have a health issue related to your hormones or your cycle. Your guides want you to confront this with confidence and determination. They don't want you to back down from this. It's important to advocate for yourself in this regard. It's important to know when people are projecting and know when they are truly trying to help. Okay, that's what is coming through here as well. You've also got the Wind card. This is the card of flow. So not only are you being asked to confront any challenges with strength and power and just being like, I'm going to get over this, I'm going to get through this, but you're also asked to be in flow with what's going on. This card says, be in harmony with the flow. There is no need to overburden yourself, so don't overwork yourself this year. Ride the wings of the wind, especially those gusts from the southeast. Relax and be ready for the next surge of energy. Utilize your good timing, end of spring and beginning of summer. So this may actually unfold, this challenge for you may unfold end of spring, beginning of summer. That's an important timing here. Also, what's important here is southeast and the north. So there seems to be something challenging coming from the north. Maybe you are moving north and you just experience challenges with it. Maybe you don't do well in like northerly weather, in the cold, because there's something more beneficial about the southeast in your reading. I don't know, maybe you're traveling to the southeast in the end of spring, beginning of summer, to a place that is southeast from where you currently are. So I'm not sure there, Scorpios, but let's keep moving through the reading. You've got perception and how your guides want you to prepare for the new year. This is boundaries. Again, you can see this is the outline of a person and they have all these little like auras around them. It's their boundaries. It's the ways that they energetically protect themselves. You know, for example, when I go into like a busy place, like a mall or a grocery store, I always ask spirit, and you can ask God, your angels, your ancestors, whatever your religion or your belief system. you can ask to be protected, and that's what I do. I ask them to protect me and put me in the middle of a big redwood tree. I just like redwood trees, and it's an image that I can easily conjure. So there will be something beneficial about creating your own little ritual to do before you walk into a room. Say, for example, if you're having a meeting with your boss and you really need like a surge of confidence and you need to like talk yourself up, do that. But also do it in a way where you can like picture, just kind of sit there and picture around you this surge of strength. Picture your aura. Try to get in touch with a ritual that you can do where you feel like you're protected, maybe even putting on an amulet, like so a necklace or a pair of earrings or a ring, or wearing a type of nail polish color that like when you do it, you're thinking to yourself, this is my protection. Like this is gonna give me a little doop, like just gonna wrap me in protection. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios there. Let's see what your tarot cards are saying. Okay, very quickly, we got the Two of Pentacles. It's been a busy year for you in 2025. You've been building your wealth. You've been balancing a lot. You could have felt like very indecisive in the year. You know, I'm actually not surprised to see that because a lot of signs have experienced stagnancy and this feeling of not quite being able to move forward at the pace that they want to in 2025. You can thank the planets for that, astrology for that. A lot of planets have gone retrograde in 2025. They're moving backwards. And so that has us kind of feeling like, why do I feel like I can't get a good grasp on what I'm doing? Why do I not know what the future is going to look like? There's been a lot of difficulty there. And so I see you just doing a lot, juggling a lot, trying to build your finances and your stability in your home, in your career. What are they moving towards in 2026, please? They're just telling me that you might get a pet. Oh, that's actually, there's a cat on this card. Oh, that's so funny. But they didn't show me a cat. They showed me a dog. Maybe you're getting a pet, or maybe you just got a pet. Oh, nice. I like to see you go from the Two of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. That's a lot of great financial progress. You're working your way up the ladder. You're making more money in 2026. What's important here is that with whatever challenge is coming up with the Mountain card, you're showing up courageous, determined, you're facing it head on, you're not putting your head in the sand about it. You're being very grounded in your approach to things. I do feel like you are tapping into kind of earth sign energies. So maybe you have earth signs in your chart. Maybe you have like a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo moon or rising sign or sun sign. You might surround yourself with earth sign people. I just see you getting the work done and being really happy that you did that because it's going to work out for you. You got the Queen of Wands underneath. So that's like a winning kind of energy. Your strength is the Star. Yeah, you got your eye on the prize. Your eye is fixated on your North Star, the thing that you want, the achievement that you want to reach. And you are very much thinking about your desires and what kind of life you want to live. I do really feel like this is attached to doing things differently than other people do. That energy just keeps coming through, like eating differently, doing things differently, like going clean, like going non-toxic is coming up. Like making changes to your household or the way that you eat. Maybe you're going vegan or vegetarian. Whatever it is, there's also healing attached to it. Like it makes you feel quite good. Wow, oh my God. Okay, a bunch of cards just fell out. So I'm gonna take the cards that came upright and just try to put all these away in a orderly fashion. Your challenge, the Emperor and the Empress, interesting. The Two of Swords and the Fool. For those of you Scorpios who are in a relationship, you are in a relationship with somebody who is a soulmate, a twin flame. just somebody who you want to spend the rest of your life with. You are a match, you're a pair, or else the Emperor and the Empress would not be here. It's a very strong relationship for you. However, in 2026, you're experiencing some stagnancy in the relationship. I feel like one of you really wants to break free, have more freedom in the relationship, just travel more. And the other is a little bit like blinded by this. Like they're a little bit like, I don't really know what I want to do here in the relationship. I feel kind of caught off guard by all of this. It's just kind of clashing energies where one person is kind of standing still, they are kind of stagnant, and the other is here like joyful and adventurous and like wanting freedom. And there's a dog actually here too, so you might like get a dog, and it kind of changes the dynamics of your relationship. But you are certainly a pair, you're a strong pair, so I don't want to say like, oh, you're gonna break up with this person. I don't see that at all. But I do see changes happening where maybe one of you is more so wanting stability, security, or just not really understanding how things are going to look in the future. And the other one of you is like, yeah, let's go for it. What could also be happening in this relationship for you is that the future, it just does not look clear. And it's hard for you to adjust to that, okay? So let's see what your hopes are. Hopes for these Scorpios in 2026, please. What are their hopes? You've got the Three of Cups. You're hoping for fun, to be with friends, to be with family, to go out, to have fun. I feel like a lot of us in 2026 want to tap into the fun in life again. I feel like a lot of us just like have lost that, including myself. Yeah, you want to get back into that. You want to meet new people, have fun with friends. And let's see your fears. What are these Scorpios' fears? Thank you. The Moon. Maybe getting into your deeper emotions. I think you might fear your repressed emotional side because it might pop up like in certain times of the year. So you might experience like seasonal affective disorder, like which is seasonal depression. You might be hoping that there is something that you can keep hidden, or something that you want to keep secret. I don't know if you want to keep certain impulsive money spending habits hidden. I don't really know what exactly this is, but I do feel like there is some secrecy here that you are fearing, maybe secrecy of other people. Let's go ahead and see how your guides want you to act and behave amidst the year and all that is happening. How do you want these Scorpios to behave? Seven of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. They want you to be logical. Okay, use your left brain as much as you can because of this situation that has you needing to problem solve or push through with courage, strength, whatever this situation is for you. They want you to be very smart about it. Learn as much as you can about this. Get your information, do your research, gather your data. Again, act with power, courage, and strength. That is certainly the message from this King of Swords. I mean, you can see he looks kind of intimidating. He's very determined. So that's the energy that they want you to embody in 2026, Scorpios. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful, and I hope you have a lovely, easeful time moving into 2026. I hope you enjoy your new year, and I will see you next time for some monthly readings. So do subscribe to the channel, like the video, or drop a comment if it resonated for you. Okay, so see you next time.